So today I told you I would review the Revlon PhotoReady Airbrush Mousse. This product right here, and I got it the other day when I was shopping at CVS, and I got it for a really good deal. Any foundation that I can snag for under $6 is pretty much a good deal, and I'll try it if it's a new product or I've heard good reviews. So I've tested out a lot of different foundations. I was also going to, on this video, just share with you a few tips that are very helpful when trying to find the right foundation shade for you. So, without further ado, dun, da, 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 the moment we've all been waiting for. I would say the pros to this product are that the coverage is moderate, which I really would like in a foundation. I don't want heavy and I don't want too light. I like to feel like there's no makeup there, but that it's still doing what it's supposed to do. The durability is very good, I'd say. It doesn't last throughout the entire day, but it'll get you through most of it. The other pros are it's Revlon, so they put out coupons. You can get it for a pretty good deal, especially at drugstores like CVS where they run other deals combined with it. And it's very easy to use. It's also fun because it's in a little mousse bottle, so you shake it up, you spray it on your hand just like regular mousse, and there you have it. I would always apply this foundation with a foundation brush or my fingers. The reason being, sponges will soak up too much of it, and it is a mousse, so since it comes out much like hair mousse, it's going to dissipate quickly onto the sponge rather than onto your face. So what's left behind is good product, and if you apply quickly enough, it'll be very even and it'll pretty much do what you want. The cons to this are that it does dry quickly, so your application the first time has to be right, or you have to go back over it. The other con would be it feels a little bit heavier than I would want a foundation to feel. However, it is a mousse, and those are usually heavier. So for a mousse, it's pretty good. I normally don't buy that because I don't want heavy coverage. So overall, I think this is a pretty good product, especially for the value that I got it at. I'm not telling you to run out your door right now and go grab it, but I would recommend it if you're looking for a good foundation to try out. Plus, I noticed that it kind of has sparkles in it, so it gives you a shimmer, which I really love. I love that my foundation can make me glow. And that gives you healthy, young looking skin. Basically, finding the right foundation for you. Let's see, there's the pressed or loose powder. Okay, tinted moisturizer. Thirdly, there's the most common, which is an oil base. And that's going to be pretty much what you'll see on the shelves. A lot of them are oil based. I think they've come out with some water base, and that'll pretty much be the same amount of coverage, but it won't feel so heavy. So it'll be a little lighter coverage, but pretty much more likable for someone like me. You don't have a lot of blemishes to hide. Then there's your mousse, and that is heavy coverage. And then there's your stick foundation. That is very heavy coverage. So you just need to find the right type for you, and then from there, here's some tips you can use. So the tips that I use when I'm looking for a foundation, this can be a problem when you're in a drugstore because they don't let you open up the foundations. However, if you do purchase the product and go home with it and don't like it, they will let you return it, I think, as long as it's not on sale. So just try to find the right shade for you. If you're at a drugstore, take it home and do this test. You basically just take a little bit of foundation, and some people say match it on your hand, and if it blends well, you've got a match. But that is seriously the worst method you can use because your hand is almost always a different shade than your face. Some people, maybe not, but the majority of the time it's going to be a different shade. So I would say instead, take the foundation and take a stripe along your along your jaw and towards your neck. what you want to do is lightly blend it, but not too much, and see if it matches. The idea is to never have a makeup line across your jawbone. You never want to see dark light or light dark. So try to keep that as blended as possible. The next thing to consider is your skin tones, and that is your underlying pigment. I have pink undertones, and that means in the cheek area, when I'm not wearing any makeup, you'll see a pink underneath it, or red. Some people have yellow undertones, and some people have neutral undertones. The neutral undertones, you pretty much don't have to do anything, so you're really lucky. But the people that have yellow or pink can correct this using corrective primers or different foundations with better coverage. I use moderate coverage or sometimes light, and this usually covers up any pink undertones that I have. So the idea is mostly to apply the foundation in the circle area. You don't really need it to be in this outer area because that should be your natural shade. So you just want to blend in the undertones so that their entire face is one shade and completely even. So if you can find a shade that matches your outer perimeter perfectly, then you've got a good foundation. Back on the subject of the mousse, if you're using the mousse and you notice when you apply it with a foundation brush that there are some lines, or with any foundation, sometimes people tell me their foundation brush leaves lines on their face. You can correct this with a kabuki brush or an all over face brush. And if you want, you can also use the powder to kind of blend it in, and this should get rid of any fine lines that you have on your makeup. The idea is not to take off the makeup when you use those brushes, so brush very lightly and it should blend in those lines perfectly. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I hope you've enjoyed. So thanks for watching. Bye.